Alright, good morning everyone. So we got the winter major this week, and this will be an expert video for the major. The season 6 ball is a reskin of like the blue marble, I think it was called the platinum ball maybe, in the Platinum Resorts tournament. The origin ball. So this ball's come out a few times, but it's a decent ball. But to me, there aren't many situations that it's going to be better than like a Berserker or a dead ball or anything like that. So may not hurt to grab 10 or so, but not a ball that I'm going to buy a lot of for sure. So I'm going to do 3 bags: Extra Mile, Quarterback, and Apocalypse 4. And other than that, I think everything's going to be roughly the same. Ah, there's one right there. So it's Prestige ball. So exact same as the ball that just came out. So hole number 1 is a pretty short par 4. I don't think we're going to be able to go for the green, but I could be wrong, so. Okay, so with this wind, we should be able to get way down there on this first fairway, hopefully. And that should just leave us like a short little thorn shot from there. A little too much there. I kind of like that idea of going over that direction though. Because the idea here is to use as little top spin as possible. And we're a little downwind, so I think we can get away with 1. I'm going to go just a tad bit over 1. We'll land right there. And 1.7 per ring, so probably go a little bit over 5 rings. And some curl to bring it back against the wind. It's not too bad there. That was 358. We'll see how close I was to the edge of that fairway. Could have gone just a little bit more. Yeah, maybe could have used probably 1.5 bars. So somewhere around mid club. There's really no place with a great bounce, but we'll try this. Mid club's about 3 per ring. So a little bit over 3 rings. Oh, that was a bad great ball. So, gonna go out to the left. I don't know how I want to play that shot. I may just go for the dunk. That fairway is just so bumpy. It just doesn't seem like it's gonna have a consistent result. So it may be just better to dial in the dunk because you're gonna have to hit perfect ball the other way. So hole 2, par 5. So let's go with our quarterback. And I'm actually gonna put on the big dog just in case, because I'm not worried about the shootout or anything. So just in case they give us a slight headwind on the second shot. So it looks like you actually have a couple of options here. You can knock it down there to that very far fairway with the berserker ball, probably. So, one option be to blast it as far as you can. I'm gonna go with the layup option though. So, let's go 9 rings. And see how that works out. And just fine. So it should be an easy eagle from there. Now that I know what the wind is, I would definitely bring sniper for the second shot. Because you can do a little rough bump. Do one bounce off the fairway and then a rough bump. And I think it's actually going to be a pretty makeable shot. So definitely a shot you would want to have your sniper for. So I'm going to go with 2.5 bars of topspin. And I'm going to adjust for 10 miles an hour of wind. Not bad. So I played 20% extra wind there. And I think I was aimed straight at the hole. But like I said, with a sniper, you can tell exactly where you are and kind of dial that in. I think it's going to be pretty makeable. So we should just need sniper or backbone for this shot. And I don't think we'll need much side spin, so. Okay, so I'm gonna try the same shot that I did in pro. So you see the orange ring, the two edges touching the bunker on the fairway. And let's try one per ring. Kinda need a bit of curl. So, gonna be difficult to make the hole in one there, just because it requires an unknown amount of curl. But definitely is an opportunity. You can also do the bounce shot. You just don't have the full ball guide, so a little bit more difficult to dial in. But, as you can see, very doable. So let's look at hole 4, which is... ooh, this hole. So I am interested to see what's possible on this hole. I know in Master you can drive the green, in Pro you have to lay up. So, definitely be interesting to see. This one is drivable. So looks like he's going for the sand bump, but missed. I'm gonna go for the rough bump. So 4. About 8 rings. So I'll try just leaving it where it is and see what happens. Oh my god. Well, should be able to see the distance. Kind of. So it looked like I still went too far. It may have been pretty good distance. Hard to tell. That was unfortunate. But being up greenside, the eagle is definitely still a possibility. Unfortunately, I think I have Spitfire on. Nope, Malibu. So we're at about quarter club, so I'm going to play this 2.5 miles per hour. And at 1.5 per ring, it's just a little bit over 1.5 rings. Gotta hit perfect. Oh, this was not my hole to hit perfect. Easy birdie, but pretty disappointing there. So hole 5 is the next par 5. And the bag that we have should be good enough. So bombing it down here is doable on this hole, but it's really not worth it in my opinion. Ooh. That will put him in easy sniper range, so it may be worth it. Just because it gets you far enough down there that you can use sniper and backspin it off the hill. So I kind of over adjusted everything here just because I don't want to hit the rough on the fly. As you can see, there's a pretty big room for error, so really all I'm trying to do is put the ball in the fairway. I'm just playing this hole to make the easy eagle. But like I said, you can use a sniper right here and spin it off the top of this hill, and it'll give you a chance at albatross. I don't know how good of a chance, but with this being a major tournament, it may be worth the risk on the drive to give yourself a chance at saving a stroke and getting that banner. So see how this works out. Not high enough. It may be worth it. So 9 rings, I'm gonna go full curl. And I think I used 4 backspin, so just putting myself on the green. For the easy eagle. 6 is a par 4. I don't really know what to do on this hole. So let's try 2 backspin. And 1 for 1 on the ring, so 8.5 or so. Obviously quite a bit of curl. Eesh. So I think I used 2 backspins, so maybe no backspin. There's 2 ways to play this hole, and after seeing that result, it's probably just best to go this direction over here and take your easy birdie. The only other option I could see is a rough bump, using the rough up there right in front of the green, because the wind angle was kind of along that rough line. But I think the direction I went, that's really just not worth the hassle. It's going to be a very unlikely hole in one, and you can see the danger, so definitely not how I recommend playing it now. Let's see if we can dunk it. Nope. Okay, so moving on to hole 7. And the 2 clubs we need here are the Apocalypse and the Thorn. Extra mile 7 or 8 will probably work as well. Oh, never mind. It's downwind, so don't really need any curl here. Extra mile 6 should be fine. Thor's hammer should be fine, so I don't believe that we can reach the green, though. I'm gonna try no topspin. Do a little over adjust. And hopefully this will stay short of the end of the fairway. Oh, sit. So not bad distance-wise. Not too good on the whole angle thing, though. It would be nice to have a little bit straighter of a wind. I do like the dunk on this hole, though. That's what I was thinking about doing. So that was exactly 5 rings. So about mid-club. Ooh, that would have been in. Alright, so we are also at mid-club. Yeah, I'm going for the dunk. Well, maybe not. Let's give this a shot at least. So, gonna over adjust. So that's for about 10.5 in wind. That was a waste. Should have tried to dunk it. Yeah, I gave myself a bad angle off the drive, so wasn't the best angle for that shot. If you get the more straight tailwind on your second shot, the more accurate your adjustment's going to be. You don't need to try to guess on an over adjustment like I did. Let's go sniper and be backbone. So for this hole, I've been playing. Oh well. This hole I've been playing about 20 or 30% extra on the wind. So I'll stick with that number. Oh wow. And we'll be about mid-club, so 30% extra, so about 11 in wind. So 5 and 5. And then 11 in wind will be about 9 rings. So pretty much 1-to-1 on the rings. Oh, so definitely a makeable hole in one there. Hole number 9. I'm going to assume that they're not going to give us terrible wind, so I'll leave sniper on. If they give us terrible wind, I'll be screwed, but I don't think they would do that. This hole's hard enough as it is. So I don't even need all the top spin here. I'm just gonna go about 5 bars maybe. And right there. Just about 6 rings. And perfect. So I would expect that that would land in that fairway eventually. And from there it'll be an easy eagle. I don't think... Well, you might can blast a berserker and hop it from fairway to fairway, but it's really just not worth it, I don't think. With the different wind angles and wind speeds, it's going to be hard to replicate. So I think taking the easy eagle is the smart thing to do on this par 5 as well as number 5. So and I'm going to guess that he can still reach the green from there, so really bombing it as far as you can isn't a horrible strategy. So I'm going to over-adjust, so I'm going to go about 12 rings. So 6, 12. Yeah. Easy eagle. Surprised it rolled that far. Lots of momentum from the wind, though, I guess. He may not save his eagle after all. Oh, yeah, he will. So, I think I shot minus 12 there. I think I got the 3 par 5s and just didn't get anything else to drop, unfortunately. So, I think the key holes are going to be, what is that par 4? I think hole 4. Hole 1 and hole 4. And hole 8 as well. Or 7. The par 4s are going to be super important. But as you can see, minus 12 is not a terrible score. So, hope you guys found this helpful, and just work on tuning those shots in as you get closer to the weekend round and see if you can't steal yourself one of those major banners. So, good luck, guys.